Jess, are you joining me? Are you joining me? You're the only bloody person who is. No one else is bloody joining me. You're a gorgeous girlie. Oh, I have friends. I have friends. Hello. Say something to me. You just don't give a shit, do you? You want to be part of this with me, Jinx? Oh, hi. How are you? I thought this one would be more interested, but clearly not. No. Oh, thank you. How's everyone's day been? What's everyone been doing? Oh, what? Are you suddenly interested? What was it that piqued your interest? It's the fact that you can see yourself. You see Jinx. Oh, bye. Fine. Leave me alone, like everyone else does. Yeah. Talk to me. Tell me about your days. I've got a cat next to me, if you're wondering what this hand's doing. It's looking a bit shifty. Tell you what to cook that's very quick. Stir fry. Or something pasta-y. I think I'm going to have spaghetti hoops on toast for my tea because I'm in on my own. Because Mark's just started his new job and he won't be back until 5 o'clock in the morning. No, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be away until 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's just me and the furry children. Isn't it? And I'm aware that I've got spots on my face. Before anybody says, Sophie, you have spots. Alphabetti spaghetti. I can't say the last time I had alphabetti. Actually, yes, I can say the last time I had alphabetti spaghetti. I was really ill. This is a story for you. You've got me going already. Grab your brew. Put your feet up. Hello! So the last time I had alphabetti spaghetti, or I don't even know what it's called over here, actually, Emily. I don't think we call it alphabetti spaghetti, do we? I was about 10 or 11, and my parents had gone watching Queen with Paul Rodgers at the MEN. Oh, you got a calzone. So I'm just having spaghetti hoops on toast later. Anyway, I'll finish my story. So they left me with my nan and granddad because they used to always like watch me overnight if my parents were going to be back late, and I was a little bit too young to be left on my own. So for some reason that night, I wasn't a very poorly child, but for some reason that night, I just had a dicky tummy and I was being sick. And I remember at one point I went to try to be sick, but my granddad was already having a wee in the toilet. So I could only be sick in the sink. And when you're being sick and it's alphabetti spaghetti and it's like spelling stuff at you in the sink, kind of puts you off having alphabetti spaghetti for life. That, and I also would just like grab it and like spoon up the word arse and then like and then eat it. I'm too immature for alphabetti spaghetti. Oh, have you seen that video? replying to Bonnie here, of that mother who says that she's left her children alone for like 10 minutes. And then she goes upstairs and like the whole house is fucking covered in paint and there's just like shite everywhere. And then there's like loads of kids just playing in the bath, like, and then people ask me, Sophie, why don't you want children? I don't have the patience to deal with that. I'm not a very patient person. I can deal with children for, you know, an amount of time, but I don't want that responsibility for myself. It's not something that I want. Joanne, what's folded? Yeah, like when I remember when I put up that wish hall, people were like, you know, because I was moaning about my evil child neighbour. Like they were saying, oh, I can't believe that you hate children. And like, no, I don't hate children. I don't hate children. I just don't think. I think that's the American thing that they call it. Yeah, like I've been talking like very seriously recently about being surgically sterilized because like hormonal birth control can increase your risk of certain cancers. We're getting deep and we're only 6.5 minutes in, and it's not like great to be on it long term. And I know that I don't see my future having children in it, not my own children anyway. But I very much doubt that they'll do anything to me at this age because they'll be like, oh no, you're too young, you'll change your mind. It's like, well, I've never wanted kids. Other kids are irritating. Like some kids are just fucking annoying. Like there was a woman, well, there was a couple on my train home today because I worked today from 8 o'clock in the morning until 2. So got home, did housework, and then now I'm chilling in a comfy big top, and I've got my My Little Pony pajama bottoms on. Super goth. But there's this couple and they had 4 children with them and they were being so loud. Like, and I couldn't cope. You can't guess my accent. I'm from Bolton, which is we're historically part of Lancashire, but now we're actually classed as Greater Manchester. But yeah, pretty northern, which people think that you're either very uneducated or that you're really funny just for having a northern accent. I don't like Mountain Dew. I've got to say, like, it wasn't really a thing until I got to my first year of uni. I don't think we had it before then. Then I saw it in a vending machine and I was like, oh, the Americans go mad about Mountain Dew. I've got to try some Mountain Dew. And I was just like, you know, racing the clock. Like people nowadays are leaving it a lot later to have children because it's taken people longer to get in the financial situation where they feel like they can have children. So, you know, a lot of people were having children in like the mid-30s, and it's only after 40 that you have to be thinking like there could be more problems. But even then it doesn't happen to everybody. But no, like I don't think that 28, my mum had me when she was very nearly 26. Yeah, it's a sugary Sprite. I expected it to be green though, and then when you pour it out, it's not really that, unless it's green in America, but not green over here. I don't know. I drink Pepsi Max all the time. All the time. And if I'm treating myself, I'll have some full sugar Dr. Pepper. That's the good shit. No, you shouldn't be thanking me. It's true. It's like I think a lot of women though, they dread turning 30. Like I've just turned 25 in the past few weeks, and I'm thinking, where has that time gone? And like my best friend is getting married next year, and then I know that she'll be planning to have babies soon. My friend Anish, who's smashed, she's just had a baby, and it's like women of my age are starting to have babies now, and I'm still not feeling it. Diabetic but love Pepsi. Well, you've got to have a vice. Everybody's got to have a vice. I look like a fangirl. I've only just realised. Oh, thank you. I'm planning to do a birthday haul, but I ordered, people got me things. And then, because I got some birthday money, because I'm like old now and people don't always know what to get me, I ordered myself some things. And all but one of the things have got Pepsi Max every time. Apart from, I do like the thing that they're now doing with Coke Zero, where they're bringing in them new flavours, like the mango one, the peach one, the vanilla one's very nice. I had that the other night. Anyway, back to the birthday items. You know, I never thought that I might have ADHD, but I cannot keep on track. I've never had a honey bun. I don't think I've ever had a honey bun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, birthday. So I ordered myself some bits, and then one of the things that I've ordered, I ordered it the day before my birthday. So the 30th of July, I ordered it. And I ordered it from Canada, and it's not here yet, which is making me worry a little bit, because then I had a little look on like international shipping times, and apparently like most things arrive within a week. So I'm worrying. But then I also looked on the Etsy artist page, and she was like, if you want upgraded shipping, then you have to ask for it before you. And I'm just here now thinking, where's my parcel? Am I going to get my parcel? I hope I do, because it's really nice, and I'm really looking forward to showing it to you all when it comes. Oh, bra off chats. I take my bra off now, but I'm not doing that on the internet. Shall I move the camera a bit further down, actually? I feel like I'm like not properly in frame. Look at that. That's arrived. That's arrived. I said to my boss today at work, I was like, I'm covered in spots, I'm covered in spots. And she was like, hormonal changes? Stress? I was like, no, I think the world just hates me. I've got spots. Like, I'm one of the people, I either have clear skin or there's more than one thing on there. I never get it, so there's just like one spot. Oh, thank you. My mum got me this from Disneyland Paris. Yes, it's Disneyland Paris. Am I going to find it? No, I've not got anything planned. It's a shame, because I would like to go to the Wednesday 13 Halloween stuff in London, because I went to that a few years ago, because he always tends to do his Halloween shows in London. My hair looks really weird up. It looks greasy, even though it's not. So I might put it down. So I'd like to go to that, but to be honest, I can't really afford it right now. The last music concert, well, I went to Hammerfest, and then the last concert that I went to before that was when I saw Iron Maiden. I've just not really had the opportunity to do much. I'm quite a boring person, she says, sat in the flat on her own on webcam with a brew. And the cats don't even want to be with me. The cats have gone in another room. Miss Popular. It doesn't always look good. Like, it's like at the back, it's nice and thick, but then here at the front, because I've got quite a square, you'll notice I've got quite a square hairline. Get that from my dad. It's a very masculine hairline. There's not much underneath what's here. So it sometimes it parts and it makes it look like that. That makes it look greasy, but it's not greasy. It's just the fact that there's not much hair underneath that bit of it. I've always wanted, I'm moving too much and the camera can't focus on me. I've always wanted a widow's peak. I love people who have widow's peaks, but I don't have one. I just have this instead. And I really need to do my roots. I've not done my roots since April. Can't be asked. I keep meaning to do it, and then it's like, oh, my hair's due a wash, so it's not the right time to do it. Or, oh, I've not got time to fit it in because of work. Or, oh, I've just washed it. It would be a shame to dye it now. And I've got a box of dye in the bathroom. And have I done it? No. I do sometimes use a bit of dry shampoo. I like the Batiste one. It's my favourite one. Thank you. I really like, the thing is, I've gone back and I've watched that video a few times because I really like it, but it's like not doing very well. I don't know, I can never predict like what's going to do well and what's not. See, it looks really weird. My hair looks so odd. Not happy with it. Yeah, I go back and I just laugh at that video because I find it really, really funny. To be honest, I like pretty much anything as long as it's not absolutely shite. Like, my music taste is so eclectic. I saw a creator 4 or 5 years ago now. They were so good. Mike's got a pick actually somewhere. What am I doing to this? Who wants a sneaky peeky of something that I got myself? Actually, you've already seen it. It's on my Instagram. What am I saying? But I just keep leaving stuff lying around to remind myself that I need to film. What is this? Oh, I need to show you this actually. I'm so weird. Whenever I order something from abroad and it comes with like international stamps, I always peel the stamps off and keep the stamps. Mark says there's a name for that, but I can't remember what it is. Okay, who did you see this on my Instagram? I love it so much. But I don't even know if I want to wear it as a necklace because it's lovely, don't get me wrong, but stuff like this, it always comes to a really like weird height on me because I'm quite busty. It like tends to like get eaten and sit on the boob instead. So I might either shorten it a little bit or pop it on the wall as a wall hanging because it's really nice. But it's really pretty. This is another one by Olga. I'm sure she just makes things that she knows that I like so that I'll buy them. I used to be so good at saving money and now I just can't control myself. I see something I'm like, I'll have that. But I got myself some new pajamas the other day. Do I need new pajamas? No. Did I want them? Yes. Yeah, like boobs just eat things. People are like, oh, boobs. And I'm like, they're more harm than good. They're quite a hassle, to be quite honest. Well, this thing that I'm waiting for from Canada, it's quite witchy. You'll see it when it arrives, if it arrives. So I'm thinking that it'd be really nice to hang with that. And then I could always take it off and wear it and then pop it back on the wall. No problem with doing that. So I don't know. I was looking around earlier as well, like just stuff to do because I got home and I just cleaned the whole flat, which is why I don't look nice. I'm sure it will turn up. What's my opinion on Cybergoth? I kind of touched on something similar to this when I talked about my was it Ungoth Confessions? That like what you like. People seem to love putting each other in boxes and saying what you can and can't do. You know, if you identify as goth or alternative, then you can't possibly do this, you can't possibly do that. And oh, if you're wearing bright colours and wearing platform shoes and doing raving stuff, you can't possibly be goth. And it's like, well, you're just a different kind. These subcultures evolve and they change over time as the people in them change. But I think that a lot of like older goths are very much like, no, goth is what it has always been. We must follow the handbook of the goth. And that's no way to live your life. You know, if you live your life saying that you can only conform to one strict thing, you can only live your life one way, and think about all the things that you're missing out on that you would enjoy. So, you know, I think that they're perfectly valid members of the subculture. It's like people say pastel goth isn't a thing. It's like, well, there are people who identify as pastel goth. Yeah, goth's always changing, always changing. People, I don't know, people like to have opinions on things without thinking them through a lot of the time, I think. That's my opinion. Like, just you do you. But am I an authority on the subject? No. Am I a 25-year-old woman sat in a third-story flat in Bolton? Yes. Yeah, it's like if somebody that like I kind of know as an acquaintance, like a work colleague, will say to me, "Oh, so you're gothy?" I'll be like, "Yeah, okay." And I tend to put the word goth on YouTube because if you don't, nobody is going to see your shit. Nobody, because you can't really put alternative horror-ish punky gothy girl tries on clothes from Wish. Who's going to click that? Probably like 3 people. But I think that if you have that target word, especially if you're trying to like, at the end of the day, what we do on YouTube is we try to market ourselves. We market ourselves as personalities. And some people have fake personalities. And I'm sat here bipping, drinking a brew. These streams get very deep very quick. If you were here for the last one and you're wondering why it's no longer on the channel, because it went over 2 hours, there was a thing where YouTube wanted to wait 24 hours for the full thing to be available. And then because somebody sent us something to react to and the stream heard it itself, it flagged it up as like a copyrighted thing. And the only way that I could get it to not be copyrighted was to remove that part. But then by editing the video, it removed the live chat. So when you're on a stream like this and you're talking with a live chat and you're reacting to your live chat, if the live chat ain't there, you just look a little bit crazy talking to yourself. So I didn't keep that one up, but I did want to because I had a lot of fun with the other live stream, but it just didn't work out because YouTube's technical. If you ever saw me on the street, could you say hey? Yeah, of course you could. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like that. Like I think Mark identifies as mainly metal, but he always jokes about us being the goths, like the goths of the apartment building. Oh, the goths are out, and it's like I think if I had to choose anything, I'd say that I'm spooky or spoopy. Or dark. You can't, you know, darkly inclined, alternative. Me, I'm just me. But just me doesn't seem to fly. How often do I put on my full-on makeup? Honestly, it depends. Like always when I'm filming, because well, filming a video, live streaming. I think that when you're live streaming, it helps to kind of. I'm not gonna go and get all dolled up to do a live stream where I'm talking to you as if. But these live streams to me, it's like I've invited you round, and we're just having a chill. That's what I want my live streams to be. And if I invited a friend round just for a chill, I wouldn't put full face on. So I'm not going to do it for these. If that offends you, then you can fuck off. But this is my face. This is what it looks like. And full makeup, Probably once or twice a week, but it depends. Like this past few weeks, because we've had like my birthday, Mark's birthday, then Mark had a family reunion. A lot of his family came over from Yorkshire, so he went out then. I've been wearing makeup a little bit more often, but I can go. I never wear it for work unless I'm gonna actually, like, contradiction. I'm gonna do it this weekend because it's Manchester Pride this weekend. So I want to do like some colourful rainbow stuff, and then give a bit of money, because we have charities in work. Like each store has the charities that they support, and one of ours is the Alzheimer's Society. So whenever we have like a dress up thing, we pay a donation, like you did in school, where you pay money to wear your own clothes or to dress up, and that money goes straight to our charities. And I lost my granddad to Alzheimer's, so Alzheimer's Society is a charity that's like really personal and close to me anyway. So I'm happy to do stuff and pay money to raise money for one of my favorite charities. Would I want YouTube to become a full-time job? In some ways, yeah. It would be. I think, yeah, because it would be gratifying, because this is something that I've done myself. Like I do all of my video stuff myself. But at the same time, I think that when you are completely on the internet, when you have those like creative slumps, it really affects your income at the same time. And I don't know, I think people, the more that you become a public figure, the more people expect of you. I don't know, I'd like it and dislike it in different ways. I've got itchy nose. Manchester, whereabouts in Manchester? I need to top up this brew in a second. We're getting pretty low. I don't think I own any pink dresses. Louis Lane is beautiful. But yeah, like sometimes I can be like full face done, 15 minutes going out, bye, done. And then other times I will sit there for an hour or so. Like I've done get ready with me's on this channel where I've had to like rush myself and cut parts out because I feel like nobody's going to sit through the entire thing and watch it. But also it just completely depends what I'm doing, because sometimes I'll just do like really simple, like just a bit of eyeliner. Tend to always contour, because as I put weight on my face, it's got really round, a bit pudgy. Just tend to do some shit with that just to bring my cheekbones back out, which I might try to. I've been saying it for ages. I need to lose a bit of weight. I need to lose a bit of weight. But my best friend's getting married next year, and I don't want to be the blob on the wedding photos. So I managed to lose weight for my mum's wedding. And as well, like, I don't feel good at this weight. Like, I've noticed this is gross. Like, I'm always gross. But because it's been really hot and humid, I have been so sweaty. And walking around, I've got like a sweaty lower back. Like, I am disgusting. So, you know, I do want to get rid of. I don't want to be slim. Yeah, I'm always going up and down and up and down. I always have. I've never been like blessed with, like, you know, there's those people who they can eat what they want and it doesn't affect the weight because they're absolute assholes. Like, I'm like the complete opposite. Like, since I was about 10, 11 years old, I've always had to. Well, I wouldn't say that I've watched what I've eaten, but what I've eaten has shown up on my body. yeah, I'll do another one. Just please send me some poly. We found some in IKEA a little while ago. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, if you want to, you can send stuff. But it's completely up to you. Completely. Like, I'm not gonna say, yes, you must send me the things. Like, I'm not. I've never been in this for stuff. Like this webcam that I'm using right now, this was a gift from somebody that I met from doing my channel. But it's like, I never go out here expecting people to buy me things. Like, the first thing that I ever received as a gift from doing my channel was an apron that I wore in my baking videos, which I will start doing more. It's just been too hot recently and I've not had the time. Because they're like, a lot of the time, the stuff that I like making, it's like you have to make something, chill something, then do it. And then by the time you get to editing it, it's a lot of work. And then what if it doesn't look good in the end? Am I going to put that on the channel? But yeah, it's kind of, don't know, it's, I find it strange that, well, not strange because I've done it. Like, when you watch people online and you think, I want to send you gifts. It's like, I do it. I've sent stuff to Inesh in the past. Like, before we were friends, I was like, I love your channel. Can I have an address to send you some things, please? Then it's like some stranger sending her food. Like, thankfully, we're friends now and it's not weird. We can send packages back and forth. My opinion on the Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, Laura Lee stuff. I like Jeffree Star. I've been a fan of Jeffree Star for a while, since MySpace days. I was all up in MySpace. So I've liked him for a while. I've always thought that his personality was a bit But after seeing that recent stuff with Shane, I can see why he puts up those barriers. But this whole thing with like people dragging up old tweets and stuff, I don't know, like, I thought personally, I know you've not mentioned it, but the stuff that Nikita Dragon wrote about, I'm not saying that your child is ugly, but you never have to worry about paedophiles. I'm sorry, but that was funny. That I found that really funny. But obviously stuff with like racism, no. Like, there's no excuse for being racist. You're just a terrible person. The way that I see it, actually, have you seen Trisha Paytas's video where she drags Laura Lee's apology? That's basically how I feel about it. It's like she tries to blame everything else but herself, rather than saying, I've made a mistake. I made horrible comments. You know, I wasn't, you know, or maybe like, I tried to play this off as a joke and I realized it wasn't funny and that it was offensive. Instead of coming out and saying that, she's just like, and it's like, the things that you've said, they're not hurting you. You're only being hurt because people are figuring out what an asshole you've been. And to be honest, I was never subscribed to Laura Lee because I didn't like her. Am I subscribed to Manny MUA? I think I might be subscribed to Manny MUA. I'm subscribed to like 70 channels ish, so they don't all show up in my sub box all the time. So I occasionally see a post, I'm like, oh, I'm still subscribed to them. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm subscribed to quite a few beauty gurus, and I also love following beauty gurus that are a different race to me, so I can learn a lot more about makeup in general and how to apply makeup on different skin tones and looks for different skin tones. I find that great because I know that what works on me won't work on somebody else. And I always have like friends asking like, oh, will you do my makeup? And it's nice. I love that video of me and Mark Anelio. I've watched it about 8 times. I don't usually watch my own videos. Like, I'll watch them before I put them up when I've edited them. And then I put them up and then I watched them again to make sure that they're playing through properly. Because the one time that I didn't do that, I had a stupid corrupt video up on the channel. So I always check them now. And usually I'll leave it at that, but that one I just keep going back and watching it because I find it really funny. I don't know if my MySpace is still up. Shall I have a Google? If it is, then I'm not sharing it. Oh. Is it up? Oh, actually, no, I think I deleted it recently, actually. I think I went back on and deleted it. Let's go out of that. I can still remember my username. Oh, it is still up. I know it's asking me to accept cookies. What else? Yeah, it's still up. But I can't figure out how to like look at anything on there anymore. Like there's just one picture. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not sharing it. Also because it's got my real surname on it. So try not to have that on the internet. Not that, I don't know, like I wouldn't be like completely mad if somebody was like, oh, Sophie's real name is this and my real name is Sophie. But if somebody like put out my full name, I wouldn't be mad. But there's some things that just I like to keep to me, like to the people that I know in real life. But you could probably find my real name if you tried for like 3 seconds. Bebo shut down. Yes, Bebo shut down. So did Pixar. I used to love Pixar. Does anybody else remember Pixar? I had such a good Pixar. Right, just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to refill my brew, but I'm still going to be in the same room because this is all one big room. Actually, shall I turn a little bit so that you can see more of like the filming background that I usually have? Is this better? Yeah, it's like do you remember when everybody leaked that Mikey from Glam and Go's real name was Lauren, and it was like, was there any need to do that? And then she did come out in a later video and say, yes, my name is Lauren, but you know, it's not on. If she doesn't want that information out there, or she didn't want that information out there, then it's a bit of a dick move for people to share it. Sorry that there's wires behind the TV. This will do those things where you put all the wires in and then you zip it and it makes it one long, big, thick wire. I might do that. Right, let me refill my brew. Well, as I mentioned before, I'm wearing My Little Pony shine bottoms. You still here? Still in the room. That's me pouring the coffee. I'm not having a poo. That's the milk. Has anyone left me? Are you still here? Oh. I actually want to know now. Well, go make one then. I'm not making one for you. I'm not posting it. It'll be fucking cold by the time you get it. Without saying what it is, if you actually know what my surname is, please say that you know what it is. I just want to know, like, in a general scope of how many, the people who watch me, how many people actually know that information or have found that information. I know that some people who watch me know me in real life, so I would expect that they know. If I keep this one on, people are going to be like, let's find out what her surname is. Should I shut this curtain? Is that better or worse? Can't tell. Yeah, I'm very open with health problems and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm diagnosed with clinical depression and anxiety, and I take 60 milligrams of Prozac or fluoxetine, whether you call it its generic name or its other name. And I also take 120 milligrams of propranolol a day. So yeah, I'm very open about that. I'm not one of those people, because for so long I didn't talk about my mental health problems, and all that really did was make them worse. So yeah, I don't know, like, when I had actually, I'll tell you this now, when that wish hall started to get popular, and most of you probably found me, I had just been signed off work for, I think I was off for about 5 months with depression, and I only went back. I only went back the beginning of February this year, and I've not had a day off since. I've been so good. Have they got you on counselling as well, or just medication? Because for some people it's a common, like, I've never had counselling, so I can't say that it definitely works. I've been recommended it, and I've joined like the list for it, but then by the time that they got back to me to do it, I'd changed my mind about it. I was just in that place where it's like, nope, not doing it. I know, $600, a lot of fucking money. But then again, if it's your health. I thought my prescriptions were expensive. Yeah, I'm going to shut those now. Too depressed for further help with counsel. Well, that's going to do you a world of good, doesn't it? Walk to the counsellor's office. I want to die. Sorry, you're too far gone. I think a lot, like, the best counselling that I've not ever been to an actual counsellor, but my supervisor and one of my close friends at work is Lithuanian. She is amazing. She is, like, the way that I understand her life, she came from a very, very rural town in Lithuania. She grew up on a farm. She moved over here to try to, have a better life. Started out in jobs like scrubbing toilets and stuff like that. Worked her way up. She's now buying a house, and she is the strongest person that I know. And whenever like, if I'm at work and I have a meltdown, she's like the one person who can, because she doesn't. I often find that when I'm having like an anxiety attack or I'm having a bit of a breakdown, if people start to like fuss me it just makes me worse. Whereas she'll sit down and she'll talk to me and she'll talk it out and she'll let me cry. And she won't say, stop crying. She won't say that everything's going to be okay. She just lets me talk. She rationalizes things. And then she gets me back out doing my job to get my mind off everything. And it's never failed. Like, that's the best counselling I've had. Good old Lithuanian tough love. But no, she's awesome. But that's the thing. Everything, everybody is different when it comes to treatment of mental health disorders. Like some people, when they have a breakdown, all they need is a hug and some kind words and time. Whereas with me, I kind of need shaking, and everybody's different. You would love to hear my real singing voice. Maybe. I have actually, one of my videos. Oh, she's amazing. One of my videos I do, like, because I'm filming something and then I go in to film something else straight after it. So I'm like singing while I'm wrapping up the video and getting everything ready, and I kept the camera rolling. And I left that in. So there is, I can't remember which video it is, but I do sing on one video. So I'll try and find which one it is. If I go through my comments and filter it for singing, I'll be able to find it. I just opened a second tab that was YouTube, and I just saw the thumbnail for this live stream, and I can't believe that some of you actually clicked on it, because looking back on it, I forgot what I'd done. Who clicked on that? Yeah, we've got a similar thing up here. Like if they, sorry, I'm belchy. If the government haven't approved something yet, then if it's like an experimental medication and you're not on a trial for it, you have to pay for it out of your own pocket. Have they tried with like different combinations of medications? Because sometimes, like the two that I'm on, I've been told that they work like really well with each other, because I wasn't okay just on the Prozac, but once they brought in the propranolol with the Prozac and they kind of worked together, that's when I started to pick. And I'm still not okay all the time, but I'm much better than I have been in the past. I don't think it's right for anybody to be okay all the time. That's just as much of a problem. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, filtering that. Community. Oh! Oh, right. So you won't be able to see that video, because the one that I actually sing on is one that I've recently made private, because I thought it was cringy. Fuck it, let's reinstate it. But I do this. I sit and I like look over my channel and I'm like, do I want that to be up? Can we remove that from history? But I didn't delete it. I just made it private, so I can reinstate. I'm hungry. I can't be asked making my spaghetti hoops. Something in it when you can't be asked making spaghetti hoops. Right, let's edit this. Make it public again. Just for you lot. Things I do for you. Right, it's the watching my very first video one. It's like right at the end of that, so you don't even have to watch the video. Don't watch the video. So yeah, if you want to know what I sing like, then I do sing on that one. It's not bad. I've been told that it's okay in the past. I keep pulling this face today. Like I've been training up a new girl at work today. It's really nice, really sweet. But like when I meet new people, I can't help it. My face always does this like thing, and I've been doing it like all day. Like she just looked across at me, I'd be like, sorry, I'm an idiot. Do I want spaghetti oops? I'm questioning myself now. Like, what I really want to do is just order a fat Domino's, but Mark's had his first night shift tonight, and I don't think he'd appreciate it if he came home and saw a Domino's box in the recycling and saw a live stream of me eating pizza when he was at work. Artemis is 2 and Jinx is 1. And they don't love me enough to be in the room with me right now. Do you not? One of them's lying in the doorway, like down the hall. Like Jinx was with me when I started, but... Oh, have you seen my new pops? Probably. You've definitely not seen Reagan. You might have seen Freddy Krueger. If you follow me on Instagram. Just keep amassing pops. I like them. Why won't they come and see me? Hello! Come here! Have I graduated 3 times? No, I've graduated twice. The middle one is Mark. He used to have long hair. So I've got a bachelor's and a master's. And he's got a bachelor's. Yeah, I'm working in a retail store at the base level. Because I don't know what to do with my life. I've just lost sight of my life. Oh, thank you. Oh, you can see that my roots need doing now. You can see like all the brown picking up. Like you can see like the readiness in it reflecting. Linguistics. I have two in linguistics. Like I wanted to do a PhD and then go into lecturing. And around the time that we moved here, I was doing some like substitute like seminar work, like being basically a substitute teacher at university level at my old uni. And then I got my job that I'm still in now. Couldn't really work it in, and then I had my my first wobbly. We call them wobblies in this house. When Zoe has a breakdown, it's a wobbly. And that was around the time that I should have really been going for applying for the PhD and doing all that. So I just lost sight, to be honest. Like I was like, I could do this or I could get better, and I would rather get better. And I've just not really found my way back, into academics. And I don't know if I will, because I don't know if I've like got past the point, like I wouldn't be able to get back into it. I don't know. Which is really annoying because my master's dissertation that I did, when it was peer reviewed, the peer reviewer said that it could have been published. Yes, I did fuck all with it. Yeah. Like I sometimes think about doing videos that are like have a lot more to do with what I've studied, like language and stuff, but also to do with myself. So I teach you how to like speak the way that we do around here, but I don't know if people would find it interesting. Be a full-time YouTuber. I'll need to up my views if I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber. Tell you. Like when that wish haul started to take off, I was like, oh, if this continues the way that it is doing, I might be able to do this full time. And then it went like, phew. Ooh. So I was like, this isn't a long-term plan. It would be great if it could be, but it's not. I also think that maybe YouTube's like had its day. Hello. I don't know. I don't know if that's just my pessimistic view because my channel's doing pretty shite at the moment or not, but yeah, I don't know. Like, do I think that this YouTube will amount to anything? Probably not. And that's the case for most people who do YouTube. You know, it's not a stable long-term career. It's just not. Jonathan, you've missed all the fun. We weren't talking about fanny wash this time. Which is strange, actually. We've managed to go an hour on a live stream without talking about fanny wash. Congratulations. Oh, actually, no, it's not even been an hour yet, and I've brought it up. What's the student debt situation like in Sweden, though? Because over here, you don't even have to start paying it back until you're earning over a certain amount. And like, if I continue like the way that I'm earning, it's gonna get cleared before I pay it off. Yeah, I mean, with me, it's not even like a monetary issue. Like, I don't mind if the money that I make from YouTube isn't great, because at the end of the day, I've got my other income that's my main income. What's pissing me off, I'm getting heated now. What's pissing me off is the fact that my channel has 8,500 subscribers. So that's 8,500 people who've hit a button to say that they would like to see my stuff when I post it. Yeah, when I post a video, in the first 2 days, I usually get about 200 people watching the video. So who's seeing it? Who's it going out to? And that's what's annoying me, because, you know, you spend a lot of time, you spend sometimes money, effort into making these things, editing them, putting them up, trying your best to promote them without paying money out to promote them, because you've already spent money on your equipment and everything else. And then no fucker sees it. And it's like, it's annoying. That's why I've been saying to like people in more, I've not said it in the past few videos, but saying to people that if they want to help my channel survive, to please share the shit that they like, because like not even the people who want to see it a lot of the time are getting to see it. So all we can try to do is further our reach so that more people might have a chance of seeing my shit. Because it's disheartening. Oh, I tell you what else is disheartening as well. That fucking thumbs down button. Like, what gives someone the right? I'm getting pissed off now. What gives someone the right? Like I've just said, you put money, you put time, you put effort into a video. You put it up, and then somebody just decides. Most of the time, they don't even leave a comment telling you why they didn't like the video. They'll just give you a thumbs down and move on. And it's like, who is that thumbs down helping? Right, if you like it, press the thumbs up. If you don't like it, fuck off. Is it just me? Like, I just find it really petty to be like, me, I didn't like this. At least if they left me a comment telling me why they were being petty, like, I don't like this video because you were wearing purple. And the colour purple was the colour of the flowers that we had on top of my nana's casket when she was buried. Therefore, I don't like you. At least I get an explanation. Or if they leave me a comment that's like, fat bitch, at least that's constructive. I know why you don't like me. But if they just go, and then move on, it's so annoying. 45 a month. No, so it's not too bad then. I suppose how it does mine up. I'm thinking like 45 a month, that's like... Yeah, but what do you guys think about the dislike button? Because I just don't get it. It's like you put yourself out there. You've spent money on your equipment. You've sat there. You've thought of an idea. You filmed it. You've edited it. You've got it out there. And then somebody goes, eh. I can understand if you sat there on camera and you're making like a bullshit apology, or you're making racist remarks, or you're just being generally offensive. But I've got 2 thumbs down on my helium video. Who the fuck thumbs down the helium video? If you thumbs down it, I think I'm getting off track again, but then again, there is no track of this, is there? It's just, I don't get it. Like, in my entire time of having, I think I started this YouTube, like, I'd say channel, but I've only been like uploading on it for 2.5 years. But like, in that entire time, I think I've only like disliked something like 3 times. And all those times, I think it was something that was like fucking racist or just bullshit. Helium video. I'm looking forward to, if that video does well and I get hate comments on it, then I plan to read the comments of the helium video on helium. That would be great, but I'm not getting any hate comments on it yet. Share it with your most intolerant friends. Bring me the hate. I love hate comments. I shouldn't love them, but I really love them. Yeah, the student debt in America, it's like I if I was American, I probably wouldn't have gone to uni, because to be honest, when I went to uni, I wasn't even sure that it was something that I wanted to do. And then glad that I did. He subscribes to him because of the helium video. See, who dislikes helium? Everybody likes helium. Helium's hilarious. I think it exists so people can feel entitled. What? What is this shit? What's this you're hijacking me with? Shall I Google it? Is it just going to be like somebody promoting somebody else? This is weird porn. I'm going to regret this. You've spelt it wrong. Like, this person's come on to spam me. I've just Googled that. It's a song. But they spelt it wrong. Try harder. I wouldn't go that far. Just like computer blows up in your face. But like, I don't know. I just don't see the point in it. I don't really know what to say back to that, to be honest. Come to Brazil. Come. Come to Brazil. Come. Who is you? What is you doing? Oh! I can put people in timeout when they start putting shit. That's good, isn't it? So if you start spamming me saying Brazil, I can just be like, bad bitch. Can't post now, can you? What are you going to do about it? That's better than the reason that I am called the Fad Fairy, to be honest with you. I was getting rid of my mug. I kind of need a wig. Oh God, this isn't a good angle. Goodbye. I don't want to show my full body on camera. I'm not ready for that. I don't have another channel. Staring at you as a boil the kettle. I'm going to open the treat jar and see if they come running. I present one treat jar. It says Moose and Jinx on it in very faded chalk. Can't fucking believe this. She's sat in the hall. Shall I just spin this dead quick so you can... She's fucking coming. Look at that. You only love me when I've got food. Did you get it from Wilco? Do we want a steak? You want a steak? Oh, other one's coming running. Right, Moose is here as well. I very rarely call Artemis. I usually just call him Moose. If you're wondering who the hell Moose is. Come around the other side, don't be knocking the webcam over. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not going in. You'll only come in to see me. Sweet steak. Sweet steak. Can I have a kiss? Nope, okay, fine. Don't want to kiss you anyway, you smell like fish. For ages, people just thought I had one cat. There's definitely two. Am I working tomorrow? Yes, I am. I'm working tomorrow evening. It's up here. Look. Look at it. If you want it, you're going to have to be on camera. The compromise. Look, food. Couch. Hey, we're learning. We're learning. Got a piece? Come on, mummy's knee. Mummy's knee. Come on up. Fucking cats. They don't do anything that you tell them to do they? Until we got Artemis, I'd never had a cat. Until we got Artemis, I didn't really like cats. Well, it's not that I didn't like cats, because I like all animals. But I was very much a dog person. Like I just didn't understand cats. Being 10 or 1. I might come in town early. So I need to get a t-shirt from Primark for Pride weekend. I keep meaning to go to Holy's and now as well and get one of my piercings redone. But I'm waiting for it to heal over fully first. Come on. Who's going to get the last piece? I see me. Well done. 3 fur babies. I want another fur baby. I've been saying to Mark for ages, can we get another cat? And he's like, no, you have enough cats. I do have enough cats. Which what piercing? Me boob. You asked? Thanks. Exactly what I wanted to say. Don't be standing on keyboard typing bloody messages to people. Nobody wants to see your bum. I'm so sorry. Nobody wants to see your bum. Oh, yeah, I had it pierced for like 6 years, and then it recently started migrating, so I took it out and plan to get it redone. She's interested in me now. Yeah. Do you love your mummy? Do you love me? Just loves the fact that I give her treats, that's it. Do you have to be so public in licking your asshole? It's what leaving before Brexit. I'm so out of the loop in my own stream. What's going on? The piercing? No, I think so, yeah. Oh, don't even speak to me about bloody belly buttons. I had them both done, and then just one of them moved. So I was like, we'll take it out, and then we'll let it do what it's doing. Oh, I get it now. Sorry, I had a bit of a thick moment. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. But when I had them pierced first time, my piercer said, you've always got one that's more sensitive than the other. And I think it's the one that I've not got in anymore that's the least sensitive one. I think. Either that or I'm going to have a really lovely shock. And my belly piercing. Do you ever get it where you'll be living your life as usual, and then at the end of the day, you realise that one of your piercings has fallen out during the day, and you're like, oh, great. Well, that happened with my belly button. So it must have got lost early in the day. It was actually found at work, the bar. I only realised at the end of the day that it hadn't been in all day. Put a new bar in. Idiot didn't put any Vaseline on the bar, thinking, oh, it'll be fine. I've had it for like 10 years. Anyway, I've managed to aggravate the top hole. I'm doing this like just out of camera. Aggravate the top hole. And yes, I know that's all red. So I kind of want that to calm down before I go and get the other piercing done, because I don't want them to judge me and just be like, who is this freak with the irritated holes? Hi. I really need a wee. I'm going to mute it and I'm going to go for a wee. If you've never been on one of my streams before, this is what I do. I will just go for a pee. So bear with me. Yeah, I'm going for a wee. Just bear with me. See, someone's just joined the stream. I'm sorry. You've joined me just as I need a wee break. So you're going to be sat looking at the cats doing what the cats are doing for like a minute while I go for a pee. Bear with me. Oh, somebody else joined while I was having a wee. Thank you for joining me. I was having a pee. Oh, I've only got one facial piercing, but I've had it done 4 times. I used to have 2 in my nose, like 2 rings next to each other. Then, what was I doing? I think I just got sick of the way that it looked. Like I felt like I looked crowded, and I wanted to simplify myself. So I took them out, let them heal, and then got a single one. And then I was working at Subway for a couple of years, and you weren't allowed to have piercings in when I was working there. So I used to always take it out. Anyway, no bad idea. Had that thing where, you know, when you get back late at night and you think, oh, I can't be asked putting it back in. And then it closed up, so I got it redone again. So this is actually my 4th nose piercing. Yeah, I'll show you. I don't know if I've ever like shown this on the channel, but I've had 3 industrials in this ear. So my ear's a little bit chewed up here at the top. You can see like a little divot there. That's from where the first one was. Then here, I actually have a chunk of my ear missing. Don't know if you can see it. That's where one of my dogs jumped on me and ripped out the bottom bit of the industrial, and it just ripped straight through. So I'll show you a bit closer. Can you see the divot? I've just got a little piece missing there, but I kind of like it. It's a bit different, a bit cute. And then I had the 3rd one done, but I had it done as 2 separate piercings, thinking that when it had healed, because my issue with healing them was always the tension between the 2 holes. So I thought if I have them pierced separately, and then once it's healed, put it in. But it healed slightly skew wave, so it didn't line up. So I would like another one, to be honest. Like I've got 4 lobe piercings in each ear. That tragus, that helix. That used to have like shit up here with the industrials, and then some down here. Nose. Only 1 boobie now, belly button. I've not actually got that much now compared to what I used to. I think it's one of the things like as I've got older. Yeah, it did hurt, but at the same time, it was like, I don't know. I was very hard back then. I was one of those people, if something had hit me, and I'd be like, more. You know, I was hard. I was tough. I'm not now. I probably am now. But the thing is with that piercing, like when it was healing, it was always a bit sore anyway. So I was used to it being sore. So when it got ripped out, it was just like, oh, it's sore again. So you wait for me to come back for a wee and then you go? Well. See, I don't know, I think if I had straighter teeth, yeah, I love industrials. If I had straighter teeth, then I probably would have something with my lip, but because these 2 like kind of just do what they want to do, I don't think it'd look right. And I'd probably get like a lip ring caught between my teeth, and it'd be a bit like, ugh. So, you know, I'd love my tongue split as well. But again, like my teeth already look like they've had a falling out with each other. So if my tongue looked the same, I just looked like my whole mouth had beef with itself. And yeah, they're not pleasant to heal, especially when you like sleep on them or knock them and stuff. Definitely not the nicest piercings to have. Because as well, I find that because there's like 2 things, a lot of the time if you knock it and it knocks both holes, you'll just end up bleeding, and you'll bleed a lot. Yeah, and they can take up to 2 years to heal as well. So they are a pain in the ass. God, am I old enough to be someone's mother now? When did I have you? I don't remember having a child. I was drinking a coffee, but I've finished it now. Though there's a little bit left in the carafe. Jinx just yawned at me like full fang. I got them these things from It was either TK Maxx or HomeSense. I know that they're the same company. Or if you're from the Americas, TJ Maxx is called TK Maxx over here. Where's this from? Well, it says TK. And oh yeah, because I got it from the one that's both stores in one. They're like natural pet treats, but they fucking stink. Like, we just call them smelly fish croutons. And when I first got them, the cats loved them, and then ever since they're just like, they've not been having them. So now I've just got smelly fish croutons in the treat jar. They smell really bad. Tangent. Hi, I'm the Fod Fairy. These are my smelly fish croutons. How many tattoos do I have? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I have more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 tattoos. And hello, cat. 12 what? No idea what's going on. This is my stream and I don't know what's happening. Tattoo pain or piercing pain completely depends on the location. Like, some people have said that thigh tattoos really hurt, but I've got a big tattoo on each thigh. Didn't feel a thing with either of them. Like, I could have, like, it sounds really stupid to say, and people said, don't take the piss, don't lie. I could have fell asleep having my thighs tattooed because it didn't hurt. But like, wrist tattoo, killed. Ankle tattoo, killed. Foot tattoo, don't even talk to me about my foot tattoo. And then I have the Deathly Hallows on the back of my neck. That felt nice to have tattooed. It was like a nice pain. It's like a tickly, massagey pain. You know when somebody gives you like a deep massage and it like hurts, but it's a good hurt. That's what that felt like. And then my most recent one was, I don't know how much you know about the Manchester Bee tattoos, depending on where you're from, but I got a Manchester Bee on one of my shoulders. But I want to get something put behind it because it looks just very like stuck on. Like, I want to get some like geometric, like honeycomby type shapes put behind it just to give it something. But yeah, so many plans, so little money. You are correct. Like, these treats, they fucking stink. I don't even know what they are. Like, it just says 100%. You know, like when you open fish food and it reeks, that's what they smell like. 100% natural cat treats, gourmet fish fillet, freeze dried. It's just freeze dried smelly fish. White fish, vegetable protein, smelly fish. Taste it. I'd rather lick my own arsehole. Thank you. Like, if Jinx don't want to eat it, like, look at it. It just looks like a crouton, but it's just dehydrated fish. Yeah, it's like cat treats. Oh, are you gonna eat? She's just like batting it. Like, she just sniffed it and recoiled in horror. Oh. Oh. Oh, can you hear? She's chewing. Oh, no, she's throwing that one around with the mouth. That nice? Did it smell bad but taste good? She's eaten 2 of them. Come on, have some more. Take them off my hands. This little one's Jinx, and Artemis is about somewhere. Delicious. See, she's just spitting it back out now. She's had 2 and then she's spitting it back out. It smells like fish food flakes. Preparation H. Isn't that the stuff that you... Oh, yeah, you put it on your arsehole. you want to hear a funny story about Preparation H? What's a zoomie? Do we have zoomies? They have dreamies. I don't know what a zoomie is. Oh, like when they zoom around the house like a mad fuck. Yeah, they do that. Unless zoomies are a treat, in which case, no, we don't. Bye for now. Last time we were in America, which was it was like 12 years ago, last time we were in America. Over here, I don't know if it's like a common thing elsewhere, but we don't really call them hemorrhoids, we call them piles. And my dad went into the pharmacy at Walmart because he wanted some cream for his piles. And he was talking to the pharmacist for about 10 minutes trying to explain what piles were before he finally got a tube of Preparation H. It's not that funny of a story, really, but it's funny when I think back on it, that he had to be talking about his arsehole to a pharmacist for about 10 minutes just to get some Preparation H. Bumhole cream. Oh, there's also, I'll tell you this actually. One of the main bumhole creams that we sell over here, Florida twice. One of the main bumhole creams that we sell over here is called Anusol, and we sell it at my work. And sometimes it happens at work where people will like buy stuff then accidentally just leave it behind after they've bought it. And when I'd not been there very long, somebody bought some Anusol and then forgot to take it with them, so they paid for it. I'll tell you where I work, you'll come and stalk me. So he bought the bumhole cream and then left without the bumhole cream. And then what we usually do is put the stuff on one side because the customer's going to come back for it. So I was like, oh, shall I put it on one side? And the woman who served was like, I don't think he'll come back from it. It's bumhole cream. And I was like, bumhole cream. We went from fanny wash to bumhole cream. Do I work with him at Preparation H? No. I do not. I do not work in a laboratory for ice cream. Mine don't hunt invisible things, but they do like run around like for no reason. Just what are you doing? Oh, let's get rid of this tin. Over there, actually. Let's just keep dicking about with that. And I can't be asked moving? No. Hello? What are you doing? But one of my old teachers when I was at high school, she used to work in the factory where they made Viagra. One of my chemistry teachers. She used to make Viagra. I am, but I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet. I always get excited. I'm looking forward to. Am I Polish? No, I'm not Polish. It depends. Like sometimes. No, she didn't give us Viagra. We were like 13 years old and female. It depends. The last few years I've I love that time-out function when somebody gets on your tits. It's great. Yeah, I've done both of them. Basically, I don't like men, so. Yeah, if somebody's pissing you off, just let me know and I'll mute them. But yeah, let's go through questions and then answer the questions that aren't, are you Polish? Did you get given Viagra? What do I usually do on Halloween? It really depends. For the last couple of years, I haven't really been too well on Halloween, so I've not really done all that much. I would love to do something with Corinne, but I don't think she knows I exist. Yeah, and like Mark's not really like the party kind of person. He's more introverted than he seems. So what are you two doing? Oh, Jinx got a big spider last night. I moved the box that we keep for the recycling, and a big spider jumped from under it, and then she was on it. She was like, kill, maim, ah. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, the thing I'm most looking forward to Halloween is when all the lighthouse decoration things come out. Like I'm looking forward to going into like Home Sense, TK Maxx, and seeing the bargains, the Halloween bargains. But you have to be really early to get the good stuff. Otherwise, it's just all like naff stuff. You are very welcome. If you like that video, feel free to share it because like it is not being seen. Like I think it's got like less than 200 views and it's been up for 2 days. Like I have no idea what is going on with that video. I have no idea what's going on with my channel, to be quite honest with you. YouTube is trying to kill me and it is succeeding. It's a good job that I only do this as a hobby, really, isn't it? Rather than trying to make a career out of it at this point. What was your favourite song that we sang on Helium? I heard from my real life friend that her favourite bit was the Bohemian Rhapsody bit into Mark just going, ah! Hi! Yeah, I want to know what other people's favourite bits is. I should really make myself something to eat. Yeah. I also liked the Last Resort by Papa Roach. Like, I'll be honest, I find that video really funny, and I think I'm allowed to find it funny. Where like we're doing the thing, and then it like cuts on. It's just like, this is my last resort. Like, I think that's really funny as well. Am I allowed to find my own shit funny? That is the question. God, I really need to do these routes. Can't be asked though. I've also not checked my phone for like. Whose disturbed impression did you prefer though, mine or Mark's? I'm glad that you're forcing your fella to watch my videos, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Are you going to Pride? I'm bloody working the Saturday at Pride. And I think I'm working until 5, so it means that I'm gonna like miss everything. You can unsubscribe yourself right now, Miss Freaky. Don't need that kind of negativity on my channel. No, Mark's was good. Night night. Then again, it's like 9 o'clock here, but Like, I'm going to be, oh, it's so weird, Mark having this new routine, working nights. I think it's going to suit him, though, because he doesn't do well with people, like the general public, because people are assholes, let's be honest. The general public are just a bunch of twats. So he's no longer working with people. So that's going to be good. I think it's going to do him the world of good. Because he'll just, like, at the moment, because he's, like, in a job where he deals with people all the time, he'll come home, he'll just be pissed off because people have annoyed him. But with that job, he won't be dealing with people. Oh, I had the best customer today, though. Like, you know, like, you get those customers and they're so, hello, Hannah. You get those customers and they're so nice and they're so lovely. She was such a laugh. So I was serving her and I was saying, oh, you can come back, because when I have a good customer, I can have bants with them. I always, like, you know, I was like, oh, you can come back again. You're awesome. And she was saying, like, how's your day been going? I was like, oh, it's been okay. There's been a couple of grumpy people, but aren't there always? And she was like, I never understand why people are like that. She said, whenever people are like that with me, my dad always told me. And then she leans over onto the counter and, like, gets quite low down. So it's just me and her in this, like, little bubble of conversation. Nobody else can hear. And she said, my dad always said that whenever people are like that with you, instead of smiling at them or being nice to them, or being horrible with them, all you need to do to feel better about it in yourself is just imagine them on the toilet, naked, with horrible diarrhea. This is what a customer said to me today. Like, she got really low. Like, she was so funny. Like, I'm looking forward to having her come in again. I hope that she comes in again. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to be doing that now. Because I had an upset the other week because I just had a customer who's been an absolute dick to me. So I did that thing where you just, like, go and cry in the toilet. I'm very dramatic. Crying on the floor, like sat with my back to the door as well so that nobody can open the cubicle. Yeah. So it's like weird, the contrast. Like, in a couple of days, you can have somebody who makes you feel terrible and somebody who makes you genuinely laugh and gives you something that you like. You tell other people, you're like, I thought you'd enjoy that. But no, she was brilliant. I love IKEA. I really do. Why would people? I don't understand why people, just in general, have a problem and then take it out on the retail employee. It was Tony. Fuck's Tony. I don't know the customers by name. Tell me the fuck Tony is, maybe. Like, they take the problems out on you and you're like, yes, it is directly. Like, I had a guy the other week moaning at me that the price of, you know, like sponges that you wash yourself with in the bath. Yes, he does. They both have the shopping trolleys. Yeah, he does. They're adorable. I love them. What was I saying? So tired. What was I saying? I got distracted by Tony and his shopping trolley. I will do. I'll send him love. Yeah, they're like, well, can you not get me one? I'm like, well, it's out of stock. And then they think that it's, like, directly your fault that they've got an issue. And it's like, yeah, that was it, sponges. Sponges. Yeah, the price of the regular bath sponges had gone up by 5p. Hello, focus. The price of I'm going to shit. They'd gone up by 5p per sponge, from 30p to 35p. And he was in my face like, I don't understand why they were 30p last week and now they're 35p. What's going on? I'm like, yes, I myself have gone into the system and changed the price of your bath sponges that you're buying 3 of at a time just to inconvenience you. Oh, I love everything that you see behind you, apart from the couch and the cat trees from IKEA, like Billy bookcase, lac coffee table. That's on a lac coffee table because the lac TV stand's too small for it. And I put them all. Oh, I'm on a lemon table. Lemon. And my chairs are from IKEA as well. And I put all of this up, just me. I've got a Kallax in the bedroom. That's a 2-man assembly. And I put that up by myself. That Billy bookcase is a 2-man assembly. Guess who put that up? Me. Yeah. Me. I did it. Lindman table. I don't know. If I show you my chair, will you be able to identify the table off the chair? I really am the queen of flat pack. If you need anything flat pack putting up, call me. I'll tell you this. My mum and stepdad have this. Why do I got to focus again? Hello? 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 Okay, focus. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my mum and my stepdad, they have this really big, heavy oak bed. Hannah, have you seen this big oak bed? Have you been on the big oak bed? Can you justify and, back me up that it's a big oak bed? I put that bed up myself. That's like a 3-man assembly because of the weight. Guess who did it? Guess who's not got a single bit of gum? It's a really heavy bed. Solid oak, big. It's like a big king solid oak thing, big dead board, and did it myself, all by myself. Unpacked it, built it, tested it, because you got to. Oh, I love flat pack. I love putting stuff up. I love the challenge of it, like the logic challenge of it. Yeah, that gun's like, yeah, Kallax is like, oh, it's a 2-man assembly. You're like, no, you just got to know the stages in which to do it, how to balance it. Kallaxes are easy. I love a Kallax. I wanted a Kallax for so long, and I finally got a Kallax. When I filmed my makeup videos, my mirror and everything, I'm sat at a surface. That surface is the top of a Kallax. Sorry, I burped. I'm disgusting. I'll build your drawers for you, hon. If I ever move out of here, which, to be honest, I'm hoping that we do, because it's, to me, I've lived here for 2.5 years. Almost. Yeah, almost 2.5 years. Living in an apartment, to me, I know that it's my home, but it doesn't feel like a home because I've always lived in houses. I don't know, there's just something about it that feels very, I suppose because it's not, we can't decorate it either because it's rented. So it's all these like fucking magnolia walls and stuff. Yeah, but you've got an advantage because you're Swedish. In the womb, I'll tell you a little bit of story about this. In the womb, when a child is developing, if that child is developing in Sweden, they have the ingrained knowledge of flat pack furniture. I thought that being Swedish, you would know that. Obviously not. I'll move in. Can we have separate bedrooms though? Because that would be a little bit weird. You're laughing because you know it's true. Yeah, it's like I miss, like I grew up in a house, like Hannah can testify to all of this. The house that I grew up in for like my early teenage into like 20 years old, it was such a nice house, and we had a big back garden, we had a pond with little frogs, tadpoles, and fish. And it was, I just missed that. I just miss having a garden and having that outside space to do stuff with. I mean, I don't hate where I am. I don't dislike it. I think some of my neighbours are a bit twatty, but doesn't everyone? And I don't like how everything has to go through the landlord. Like, really, I could do with a new floor in my bathroom. Because I think, because this place has been built now for about 10 years, give or take. And I think that's the same lino that they put down when they built the place. And it's getting a little bit like I don't want to say discoloured because that makes it sound disgusting, but it's clean, but the colour's going a bit. Like my house is clean. I love cleaning, but the colour's going. And it just makes it look dirty, even though it's not. So I really want a new lino put in. But I also wanted new laminate put in here. And we asked the estate agent to ask the landlord like a year ago about getting new laminate in here, and then never heard anything back. So I think I'm fucked for my bathroom floor. I just really want a new bathroom floor. And I did a naughty. I painted the bathroom white. I texted the landlord and I was like, hi, can we paint the bathroom white? Because it's got like a small windowless room, so I wanted to brighten it up. It was magnolia, painted it white. And he never got back to me, so I just did it anyway. Fuck the system. You can't really complain though, can you, about painting a room white? It looks a lot better anyway, so. Like if we had a garden, I might even be able to get a dog. Maybe. Or at least another cat. Hannah, can you read? Very clearly says Disneyland Paris on my actually, it doesn't clearly say it at all because it's Nightmare Before Christmas writing. It's my mummy got it me from Disneyland. My sleep will say, any excuse from you, Jones. It always is. Always has been. I asked you to marry me. You said, no, I'm marrying Josh. Best friend, everyone. Middle finger. Love you too. Like, we're not, as far as the building is concerned, we're not supposed to have animals. You're also not supposed to have children. A lot of people went off on me and was like, people can't enforce that there's no children, but this apartment is meant to be no pets, no children. But our landlord, who actually owns this unit, has said that he was happy with us. When we moved in, I had a rabbit. He passed away a little over a year ago. And the landlord was fine with us bringing the rabbit in. And then when we wanted to get a cat, we spoke to the estate agents and they said, yeah, it should be fine because your landlord's cleared your rabbit, so the cat should be fine. And then we got jinxed because what's the difference between having one cat and two cats? I mean, it could be one big cat or it could be two small cats. We could have had one Maine Coon and it could be the equivalent. Thinking of cats in mathematical terms. But Jinx puts down a lot more hair than Artemis because she's got a different coat. She's fluffy. Never stops shedding. Little shit. Hannah, I need to find a dress for your wedding. Hannah's told me that I can't wear black for the wedding. Can you believe that? What's all that banging outside? Norwegian forest cats, they are adorable. You did? You said you'd rather I didn't wear black or that black wasn't the main colour of my outfit. I know. What am I meant to wear? Just go naked. Would you prefer that? I'm going to turn up now in like Victorian funeral garb. Like veil. Like Lydia Deetz from Beetlejuice. Like I wasn't thinking like horrible. I was thinking more like a nice classy Morticia style, maybe even velvet black dress. Maybe. But no, Hannah said I'm not allowed to wear that for the wedding. Really, I'm just gonna. So she's backtracking now. Can you see this? Yeah, I like red, but I often find that when I wear red or put like red on my eyes, like I recently bought a red eyeliner because I thought, oh, we'll test these waters. It brings out the green in my eyes, and it looks like really weird because it's like clashy. So I don't know. I do like red, and also I think it brings out the pink in me because I can be quite pink. I should really check my phone to see if Mark's had a break or anything yet. I'm still here, just on the other side. Oh, I've got like 300 messages from everyone. Got some off my mother. Just want to wear black. I don't even know. I've been looking, and I've got a year nearly. My mother's moaning at me now because she's tried calling me over and I haven't answered. And I've just like zoned out. I'm like, what's going on? Thing is, I can go my whole day without getting anything on my phone. I'll leave it plugged down on the wall for like an hour, and I've got like 4 missed messages from Hannah, which is probably why she hijacked the stream because she needed to get hold of me. 2 missed calls from my mother, 2 missed calls from Mark. And I fuck all day. Does anybody mind if I just ring my mum? Let's ring my mother. If she answers, it would be great. No, I got voicemail. My own mother don't want me. That's great. Love how Hannah's now saying, no, you can wear black. I will find you the message and I will read it to you. Oh, she also said, what are you up to with your evening? This. This is what I'm doing with my evening. Am I working over the weekend? I'm working Saturday. Friday, Saturday. Right, let's find it. They were talking about scones and clotted cream. Am I allowed to wear black? All black might look a little strange, but I have nothing against black, one of the colours you wear. Then I called her a racist because she said no black. And then she sent me this face and told me to behave. Then I said, I'll start looking for a nice frock. She said, you look fabulous, lovely, you always do. You never said I could wear black. I need to have a look for something. I need to start getting some ideas anyway. Oh, Hannah, I was talking about your wedding earlier that I need to lose a bit of weight. Oh, I can't believe I can't get hold of my mother now. She says that, right, my mother's booked a hotel for your wedding, Hannah, but I don't know if she's booked my hotel for your wedding. She's like, I need to speak to you about reservations. I'm like, just book it. I don't. Did she say that she booked mine or did she just book hers? I can't even get hold of my own mother. I'm having to talk to my mother through my. Yeah, I told her to just book it. And then she's like, we've booked the McDonald's. And I'm like, okay. Have you booked me? I thought this is just book me with her, get 2 double rooms. I don't know. Everybody's now involved in these plans. Like, where are you all staying for Hannah's wedding? I've been engaged for... Hannah, how long have I been engaged for? Nearly 9 years. I do want to get married, but I only want to get married when I can have the wedding that I want to have. Like, Mark keeps saying to me, oh, I want to get married. And I do want to get married, but he's more, like, nowadays, he's more into the idea of just eloping. And that's not really what I want to do. Then again, I've not really got much family and I've not really got many friends to invite to my wedding. But at the same time, I've got a very distinct idea of what I want in my head for certain things of my wedding. Oh, the wedding of my dreams. To be honest, obviously, like, non-religious. I don't want any, like, Jesus ain't going to be a part of my wedding, put it that way. I want to wear a purple dress, corseted. Lovely. No, not married yet. And then I've got, like, just, like, random ideas of stuff that I want. Like, I know that, you know, when you have your reception and you have your tables, I want my tables to be named after old, like, B-movie and horror actors. So, like, Bela Lugosi and Vampira, like, stuff like that. That's the little ideas that I have. And for my, like, I'm thinking Halloween wedding. Ideally, that's what I'd want to do. And then for my centerpiece decorations, just let me go and grab it. Because I can't describe it otherwise, so I can show you it. I've had this for a long, long time. It's a little Nashi pumpkin. My friend Sarah, who designed my merchandise that nobody wants, she made these years and years and years ago, little pumpkins with teeth. And I was thinking that, you know, when you have, like, your centerpieces and they have the name of the table on them, I want it to be like some of these, but slightly larger. No, I don't want to get married in Las Vegas. Don't know, like, to me, like, obviously everybody's idea of what they want to do for the wedding is different. But I don't know, I just find there's something to be quite insincere about a Vegas wedding. But other people, that's their dream. I've got a family friend who got married in Vegas and she loved it. But for me, it's not what I want. Everyone's different. Everybody's wedding's different. Hannah's wedding's going to be very classy, very sophisticated. Mine isn't. Like, I want my first dance to be the time warp. Genuinely. I really need to try and get hold of my mother. I'll try her again. Hello, you are live on the internet. Please do not swear. Well, I'm still streaming because I'm not going to end it to restart it. I just want. It's all right. I've not had my phone on me. It's been plugged in. No, it's fine. Mine's been on silent as well. I always have it on silent. Yep. Put me in. The McDonald's. Right. Oh! Is there a travel lodge? Can you put me in a travel lodge? Do you get a free breakfast? It's my birthday weekend as well, actually, isn't it? I'm not staying 9.5 miles away. Yeah, you can only book for the evening off. You can't book the day before. Yeah. Yeah. Can you just book me in a hotel? I'm live streaming at the moment, so I'm really not bothered. At work? I don't know. It is, but he's there until 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Somebody's just saying hello to you from Sweden. She did a very racist hello Sweden like they do on Eurovision. You're terrible. I believe so. Yeah. Okay. All right. See you soon. Love you. Bye. Sorry. I wanted to know if my mother had booked me into the hotel so that I can also go to Hannah's wedding. We know her being my friend. She's decided to book herself and her husband into the poshest hotel in the area, and then said to me, "I don't know where you're staying. Have a look, and I'll book you in somewhere." I'm like, "Okay, I'll stay in the fucking travel lodge. I'll get a breakfast." Is there an ibis? Is there a tent? I'll sleep in a tent. But because I didn't get back to her in time, she's just like, "Oh, fuck her." I'll book me up. I don't mind. But I'm like, I'm streaming, so I'm just finding out what you want dead quick. And she's like, "So book this for me." And I'm like, I just wanted to know what you wanted. Mama fur. I keep doing like little burps in my throat. I'm fucking disgusting. Oh. The thing is, like, with my work today, I've been up since 6 because I started work at 8 o'clock today. But I'm not in work tomorrow until either 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, they go on, don't they? They're like, you want to know one thing, and then they're like telling you everything, and you're like, I just want the basics. I'm tying up me. That looks even worse. I'm tying up my little penis, my string from my pajamas. When I read I may be coming down, I don't know why, but my head read that as I might be coming down for a visit, and I'm like, oh, right now, I'm in my pajamas. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, it's the photo. I'm so tired. I'm staying on, don't worry. I was just going to ask Hannah where she was staying for her own wedding. I know where she's staying for her own wedding, in the venue that she's holding the wedding. Jesus Christ, Sophie. Miss calls off my mark. So I need to send him a text. Silent and charging. God, I'm useless. Oh, I am the most useless thing. You do you. Well, I've been doing it for 25 years. I'm not going to stop now. Oh, it says you do you, what? Do I can't fucking read. And it's contact. So I can open the curtains again, actually. I don't like the curtains being closed. I like being able to see what's going on outside. Bit of a nosy bitch. Yeah, I have no idea what you were saying to me. I read it as you do you, and then I was like, that's not what that says. Hands will come up to the hips. I often stand like that, just when I'm resting, and people think I'm pissed off, and it's just comfy. Hannah will invade my flat on Thursday. This Thursday. Is she still watching me? This Thursday. Why are you messaging me? I'm so confused. She's messaging me here. I'm working this Thursday. Let me just check what shift I'm on. $12 till 6 I'm working. Ooh, a bit of both. Depends what I'm after. I agree with the basic principles of Wicca, but I wouldn't define myself as a Wiccan, if that makes sense. Like, I'm very much into like appreciating nature and everything comes back round in a big circle and stuff like that. Enjoy incense. Think that oils and like fragrances can do a lot for us. And I believe in magic in the fact that it's intention. Like, if you do a spell to be like to drive your focus, it's not the spell that's the magic, it's your intention. So kind of, yeah, but it's more like, I suppose it's more like practical Wicca. I don't know, I've not really got a label for what I am. Determinant wicker, like the way that you think influences. Don't know. See, I don't own a single piece of Killstar clothing because I think it's so expensive. And I love the stuff. I really love the stuff, and I love watching Killstar hauls. But it's just so expensive. And I don't really spend money on myself. I tend to spend money on like stuff for the house and the cats. I get so I need a wee again. I think that's why I can't concentrate. Sorry, I'm just gonna go for another wee. Just I'm gonna mute again. Sorry, I think it's because I've had a bit of caffeine. Everything's like coming through. Yeah, Killstar. It's like it's nice stuff. It is. It's lovely. Yeah. It's like modern witchcraft. I like that. Like, I'm still gonna sage your bullshit, but I don't believe that doing like incantations actually practically does anything. But in here, it does something. It does something to your mindset rather than changing the way of things. Right. Anyway, music. I just came over and said hello, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm still muted." No, I went to the toilet, but do you remember when I first did the first stream, and I was like, "I want to go for a wee, but I don't want you to hear me wee," and you were like, "Mute it, dickhead." And I was like, "Oh, that's what happened." I went for a wee. Did the cats come and say hello? Do you know which one it was? Was it both? Was it this little shit right here? It's gone a bit chilly, actually. I'm just going to go and grab my blanket. Oh, no, it's running too. Just a bum and a tit. Was it my bum? Oh, it's getting to that time of year where I'm already needing the blanket. I'm going to move this a little bit, actually, so I can lean on the table. There we go. No, I don't like that as much. Well, if I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? Norway, back to Norway. I love the Norway. I don't think there's anything wrong with Sweden, but I've not been there. And I know I love Norway. Starting a rivalry now, aren't I? Yeah, it's nice. I would like to go to Sweden. I'd love to go and visit Inesh, actually. I think I will do at one point. Just getting the money, because I've not been away since I went to Norway. Like, it was before we moved here. That was the last time I went away. So I turned Scottish then. What is going on? What did you order? Where did you order it from? The moon? 2.5 hours to arrive on a Tuesday. I don't understand if it was like, well, I wouldn't understand, but it would make more sense if it was like a Friday or a Saturday. Ah, my elbow hurts. But a Tuesday. So what you're saying is you could have walked there. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is Eid. Ah, mashallah. Now I'm too warm. There's some parts of Japan that I'd like to see. Then there's other things that I just find very, very bizarre about Japan, and I can't fathom. It's one of them. Really not sure. Why are you looking at me like you want to eat me, Jinx? Have you got food? Yeah, she's got food. I am not delicious. I'd also have to be really careful if I went to Japan because I'm allergic to a lot of things that they eat. So I don't like cities, but I bloody work in one. Pain. Oh, you. I'm not judging. What the fuck is going on outside? Why is there so much noise? There's like yelling. Why is there yelling? Am I going to get killed? Like on the one night that... Oh no, it's fine. It was just some yobbos getting on the bus. But brilliant. The first night that Mark like books a night and I'm in on my own, I get murdered. Well, I don't want to exacerbate the headache, so you go. You have a sleep. I'll probably be streaming again anyway because I imagine that I'm going to be getting like quite lonely. So, oh, it will. It really will end up like on a forensic show. If I'm getting murdered, honey, there is going to be blood up the walls. I'm going to take my own ear off and leave it in another room for a clue. Don't tempt me. I've not had any tea yet, but I'll be honest, I'm not really that hungry. You're really excited with that send button here tonight. And imagine, right, you know, I was being asked earlier, like, if I'd want YouTube to be my career and if I want my channel to get big. If it did, then I wouldn't be able to do live chats like this because I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. And that's a bit poo. I know, because you come for the quality content of me sitting here with my double chin on full display in my pyjamas. Having had 2 brews and keep taking piss breaks. I am so entertaining. Yeah, I've got a Twitch account, but I've never like used it to stream. I just got it because one of my friends does Quake maps, and I went on to Trolley's comment section because I'm a great friend. So I made an account just to do that. That's the thing, I like watching live streams, and like I was worried when I first like was thinking about doing them, so I was like, well, what do I do? Do people like expect some form of entertainment, or do people just want to hang out? And I think that a lot of people are, and they'll admit it, a lot of people are quite lonely. And yeah, and some people are lonely, and like the friends are quite a while away, and sometimes you just want to feel like you've got a bit of company. If you've got a bit of spare time and you're on your own, and it's like sitting having a conversation with somebody, but you're not physically in the same place. Like, yeah, that's what I want these streams to be like. Like you'll know I've been, if you've been here a little while, I've been like on top of like dickheads. Like I'll placate them for a little bit and then I'll just be like, nah. Da, da, da. You don't want to see that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with admitting that we get lonely. Like if it wasn't for me doing this tonight, I would literally be in on my own, doing nothing, being very lonely. And like my friends, some of my old friends I'm not in contact with anymore. Some of my close friends live a while away from me nowadays. And a lot of my work friends live in the city that I work in. So it's not always feasible to be able to just like chill. And I love going and seeing my mum, but I can't go and like go back to my mum's every time I feel lonely. It's nice to just chill sometimes. Yeah, that's what I like. Like that's why I wanted to do that. And then as well, I feel like people who have subbed to me, they probably want to know what I'm like just in general. Because it's all well and good following someone on the internet, but if you're only seeing them do pre-prepared videos that they know what they're going to do, they know what they're going to say, then you don't really get to know the person who you're watching. I've done a couple of streams that I've done with Mark where we've been like playing a game and talking, but we've done 2 playing until dawn, and then I did one like this a couple of weeks ago, but because somebody asked me to react to something and it got flagged for copyright and I had to like try to remove the copyright thing, the live chat got deleted, and then when I went to publish it, there was no like live chat with it. So I thought, what's the point? Because you just me sitting here talking, all well and good if you're interacting with me, but if you come back to look at it and there's no live chat, it just looks like I'm crazy. No, it wasn't your. Oh, did you suggest the fella? Because if so, yeah, it was your fault. All your fault. But I don't mind because, yeah, it was that. But I don't mind because at least I know now that it will pick up that. Like, I didn't know if it would pick it up or not, but it did. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's one of them things, like, I think the main fun of the live stream is like being in it as well, like being part of the conversation. So going back and watching a live stream, it's all well and good, but if you can't actually interact at the same time, it's not as good, is it? So I don't mind. I'll leave them up so that people, if they want to see it, know what it's about, and if they want to join me in future ones. But sometimes it's nice to just relax. I still have no fucking idea what that song was that you made me react to. The guy panting like he is a dog. Oh, no. Does anybody still play Pokemon Go? I caught a shiny Snubble earlier. If anybody's interested. I didn't explore more of his content because I was just like, this is not for me. That's a bit poo. Then again, you do live in a village and the arsehole of nowhere. So what do you expect? Oh, a wild marrow appeared outside my house. I haven't, but I'm not going to watch it while I'm streaming because if I get flagged again, then I'm just going to kill myself. Well, I'm not going to kill myself, but you know what I mean. Or if I get a comment and it's like, Sophie, that's so insensitive. People suffer with mental health issues. And I'm like, that one's me. That one's Mark. That one's me. I keep meaning to. I'm gonna get. Why is this Pokemon not getting in my ball? Fuck it, I don't want you anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was telling you about my shiny Snubble. I got it earlier. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh. Oh. It's very, very sparkly. I'll grab my friend code and pop it in so that anybody who wants me. Hold on a sec. Why does that sound like Mark's coming home? Mark, yeah?
Hello.
Were you home? Was it not a full day?
No.
Ah, I thought you were finishing at like 5:30.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Mark's home! Ah! I'm glad I didn't have tea now. How was your first day?
All right.
Good. You smell nice.
You are?
Yeah. I heard like keys coming off, and I thought that sounds like, you know, because he wears a chain. He's always worn a chain, and it makes a very, very distinct noise. So I heard it, and I was like, sure, that sounds like Mark. Then I heard the key in the door, and I was like, that's too loud to be next door coming in. And then he came in. I thought he was working until 5:30.
No, we'll be tomorrow
We got a Mark here. So it means I can, you know, I was like, the people will testify. I was hearing noises outside, and I was thinking that I was going to be murdered. I was like, the first night without Mark, and I'm going to be murdered. And you're here. Do you want to sit down? Do you want to sit here?
For a minute.
Oh, do you want to sit here?
Careful.
And oh,
Oh.
sorry. Is there a cat in the way? Jinx.
Yeah, no, it's moose though.
What? Oh, cat's ass is in the way. People were saying how much they liked the helium, yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, Mike plays Pokemon Go. Oh, grab your Pokemon Go friend code. I was just going to put mine in and then I heard you. I was talking about my shiny. Do you want to see my shiny Snubble? We're a very, very interesting couple.
Bloody.
I'm so happy that you're home. But honestly, like, please tell him. Please let him know that I was actually worried about being murdered. That I was hearing noises outside.
Couldn't contact me either because the whole building was frigging lead
and
line.
I saw that I got a missed call from him, but it was plugged in down there, and it was on silent.
That was to tell you that I was coming home.
I'm glad I didn't answer now. Look, you're a shiny Snubble. You'll get one.
I haven't got any shinies.
No, you're not. Oh. She was going to cut her ears off. Yeah, like Anna said that if I was going to be murdered, it better be like good enough to end up on a forensic program. I was like, yeah, I was going to cut one of my ears off and leave it in another room just to make things juicy for the cleanup.
Make a trail, like.
Yeah. Write someone's name in blood on the wall.
No one that you know. Either.
No one that I know. No, just like Derek. Who the fuck's Derek? We'll never know.
Barry. What? In from Tesco.
There was one night where we were getting snuggled up, ready for sleep, and I said, snuggled in.
Bloody worm in here. That's not what we said, by the way.
Oh, is it that one that's on Netflix? I was watching that, but it wasn't that interesting. The one who also runs a funeral business. Well, a body removing business. What am I doing?
You're telling about when I called you Barry.
What are you doing? Yeah, so he snuggled into me, and then under his breath he was like, "Night, Barry." And I was like, "Did you just call me Barry?" And he was like, No. And he denied it, and I knew that he'd called me Barry. And I was like, "Why'd you call me Barry?" And he was like, "I didn't call you Barry." And I was like, "Oh, you're lying."
You started to believe me.
Yeah, and I was like, "Did I just hear him say Barry?" And then he did it again. He was like, "Night, Barry." And I was like, "You little shit." I don't find my friend code. I can't remember how to do this.
Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's also what I was supposed to be doing, and then I got distracted by you.
What are we watching on Netflix? Well, you watch the same thing every day.
I love watching Forensic Files. I fall asleep to Forensic Files.
I personally have been watching a few different things.
All right, I'm just going to write my trainer code in the comments.
Well, I've been watching 72 Dangerous Animals in various locations. I quite like that because I'm really sad.
We've been watching the Marvel things as well.
Yeah, on occasion. Yeah.
Luke Cage is good. Iron Fist was.
I don't mind Daredevil so far. What's that? Is it Pineco?
Pineco, yeah.
Alright, how do you find your trainer code?
Go on, friends. Go on, add friend. You've got more friends than me. Yeah. And Mark's is, read it to me, 9248.
0776.
0776.
8051.
8051.
I'll just mention I don't send gifts principally because I don't walk anywhere. So I don't spin Pokestops. It's like once a month I go on it, if that. Disenchanted is I've got that on my list. I do intend to watch it, but Sophie will never watch anything other than Forensic Files.
I like the murder.
Yeah, but you've watched them all 500 times.
Like as soon as it comes on and it like gives you like the brief outline of the crime, I know which one it is and I know who did it. And there's like 9 seasons on. 40 episodes per season.
I was supposed to do a review and I forgot.
No.
Oh well.
So what was in your pack?
I don't know. I've not opened it.
See when it comes through.
Oh, someone sent me they sent me a friend request as well. Oh,
Friends.
how sweet.
No friends.
There you go. Accepted.
Everybody's a friend. Ghost shows.
I should now get that free, actually.
Prime Video. Well, you're on Prime anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, no, but now I'll get it free.
Oh, are you declaring your work?
I work for Amazon. Anna knows anyway, I think. I might have told her.
There's not just Anna on this. There's 9 people watching us.
9?
Hmm?
The 9.
You're very damp.
Yeah, it's warm.
I don't know what's
I'm very overweight, love.
Yes. It's a gift.
I don't know what it is. She wants to open it. Look at that. It's my thing. She wants to open it.
If it's your fucking... If this is a work contract in an Amazon box, I am going to piss.
Probably will. I'm not opening it now.
It's even got, like little pull things.
Yeah. Everything's like that. I'll tell you about it when we're off this. Confidential, you see.
Yeah.
Can't tell you. Can't tell the public. Yeah, that sounds like me. Half a story.
It's like when he comes home, he's like, "Oh, I was talking about you to someone today." I'm like, "Oh, what did you say?" And he's like,
"Don't know. Talking about you. Talking about you, not anything specific."
I don't get details.
No.
This camera's like really showing up how badly my roots need doing.
Showing up how incredibly bald I am. Not showing how sweaty I am, which is nice. Oh, I know one of the things.
Oh, I love watching BuzzFeed Unsolved.
I know one of the things that's in my gift bag. It's a t-shirt. It's got the thingy logo on it. The one that I was on about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to sneeze.
Mood just took me.
Did it? Oh.
Happy.
We've had the invitation through Pana's wedding.
We had it through months ago.
No, that was the save the date.
Oh, okay. What date is it?
28th of July.
Right, let's see what day that is.
It's a Sunday.
I'll be off one.
Don't know, but you'll probably want to book the. What am I doing? What's he doing? Me prodding Mark.
Ow! Stop digging your elbow in my shoulder.
I've missed you.
You're bony.
Bony. Yeah, I'm so bony.
Your elbow is.
This bit isn't. Not this bit.
Yeah, that's the bit you were digging into me.
Sorry.
All right. What's that something then?
I want to know that what are you doing is in relation to like.
It's probably me doing that thing.
Oh.
I just got bored.
Sat in a chair, wearing pajama bottoms.
No, I'm not.
No, you're wearing jeans.
It's the first time I've worn long pants in ages.
Yeah, Hannah said I wasn't allowed to wear a black dress to the wedding. So I'm going to show up in Victorian mourning gear, with black veil and.
Well, that's black, like we're black. If you wanted to, the colour of mourning in ancient Egypt was blue, like a sky blue. You could wear that and then just turn your hair out and stuff like that. Oh no, that wasn't seductive. Oh no.
Well, if you find it seductive, that's.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you like that, then.
The Shining.
What's mine?
The Grinch.
Probably is actually. To be honest, if not one off. Yeah, the Pulp Fiction. Actually, Pulp Fiction's probably my favourite, but yeah, The Grinch, very very close.
You're a mean one. The Grinch. I'll find something.
I'll find something that's like I want to say pearlescent, but like not pearlescent. Like it'll look black, like head on, but if you look at it to the side,
Iridescent.
Iridescence of like a tinge of some colour.
Well, I was thinking about getting
I might like wear black.
Yeah, I suppose. black hollow. I was thinking about wearing like black velvet.
Every
like, a
time
black
someone
velvet dress.
every time someone says hollow, I just want to go Bean.
Yeah,
And I don't even watch her videos.
you do something.
Nah, upsets me.
This hair is really pissing me off.
Shave it all off.
If I didn't look like a thumb, I would.
I thought I'd look like a thumb. I do. Be a family of thumbs. I ain't got thumbs.
An appropriate colour, but completely inappropriate colour. Like, I have my nipples up. Artemis, you should move the camera.
You're okay.
Oh, so she's backtracking now.
Important.
Did you know that Hannah was watching?
Yeah.
Did you? I don't know what you know.
I've answered questions.
What are you doing? Oh, she's playing with the toy. Okay.
I love you. Thanks. What little of it I've got, yeah. Was she talking about the hair on my bum? Got lots of that.
You know, the last stream that I did, I ended up talking about.
Thanks.
I ended up talking about fanny wash. This one.
Fanny wash?
Yeah.
You mean when I didn't know what fanny wash was?
Well, no. Just like when people buy fanny wash, I always wonder like why are you buying a specialist wash for your fanny? Will you stop moving the camera?
You don't want to use a non-specialist fanny wash.
Well, your fanny washes itself. That's kind of the point. It's a self-cleaning organ.
Well, yeah, I know that.
But
like, you wouldn't want to put like face wash on your fanny. No,
because a lot of them have exfoliants in, and it'd be like having a sandy vagina.
Exactly.
We're getting off track.
Oh, we do this all the time. It's even got a name.
Fanny wash is also Michael.
What did we call it? Was it Denise?
Sandra,
that's it.
Sandra.
I knew it was a 1980s.
All right, hold on. We're going to introduce you to Sandra.
Can I say fuck me?
So the fuck you want, Oh, I just tripped over a cat toy. Hold on.
I look like a cross between Severus Snape and the singer at a Placebo.
Nancy boy.
Funny. I want to do myself a comb over.
Thinks it sticks like Velcro. He's only just taken over the vocals on the band in how long ago? Like
2 months.
2 months.
Something like that.
So he's not in any of the recordings yet, but they're called Cadaver Soiree.
I'll spell it.
Well, he did the accent as well. You said that.
Tell you.
You know the show. But...
Tell you. Clever boy, mate. Now, in terms of that, we do write our own songs. We do maybe one day plan to do a few covers here and there, but it'll all be sort of old school death metal, like Bolt Thrower, maybe Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, that kind of thing. The songs that they already had written, I do the existing lyrics that Nate wrote, and we do have a couple of new songs now. It was originally called Sun Eater, but it wasn't laid in stone, so I renamed it. It's called Augmented. I wrote the words to that. And then there's a new song as well that my guitarist sent me the riff for the other night. That's probably going to be called Shattered Morality or something like that. It's going to be based on war, anyway, because that's what Neil wants me to base it on. He asked me specifically if I would. Yeah, Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, they're a fun band. Remember when we were on Spotify on PlayStation laughing our heads off at Cannibal Corpse like song titles?
Yeah, we were like really tired, weren't we? So we just like flicking through Spotify.
Yeah, slightly delirious, just laughing our heads off at it.
Hello, Missy.
So I listen to those, I think. I will have myself a butcher's.
Not right now, because I don't want to get fucking copyright strikes again.
That's the point, yeah.
It was Anna's fault that the last one got copyright strike.
I'll make a note of it.
Look at these feet. Anybody want to guess which cat this is? Not you though. You know which cat.
I don't know which cat that is. One that don't like being picked up.
Thank you. I was looking at a website recently of making enamel pins, but it's like expensive to do. I was thinking of making the people call it my wobbly ghost.
Your wobbly.
My wobbly ghost. I
think it should be called.
I call him Spooky Bastard, but people have called him my wibbly ghost, my wobbly ghost.
Wobbly ghost.
Wobbly ghost.
Wobbly.
But it's like 200 quid to like get everything made and get like it's either 50 or 100, I can't remember. I don't think I could sell that many. Nobody's guessed which cat this is.
Nobody knows who
Nobody knows who you is. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
It's kind of got Google.
Yeah, I've got Google. Yeah. It is Artemis, yes. Isn't that Artemis? Was that just, were they just like stabs in the dark? Like it's 50-50 chance?
Yeah. Just put both names, you'll be right half the time.
Yeah. Things, even when we send pictures like our parents, they can't tell half the time.
Yeah. To be honest, you can't tell when you look at them sometimes.
If I see them from behind, sometimes
I can always tell because Jinx has got different fur. Hey, Jinxie. Yeah. She's over there by the
yeah, she's like down there.
But she's like looking at me as if, I know what you want. You want the love, don't you?
I know that you were going to do a full dance dance.
Yeah, I did. No, we changed it last minute.
Ah, Beatrice.
Lady Beatrice.
Lady Beatrice. Yeah, he is. He's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit older. And sometimes he humps things.
He doesn't hump things. He
humps my blanket.
He humps the blanket and nothing else.
And he's a grumpy fucker.
He is. He don't want to be there. Nope.
Love you too.
He does love you. Just doesn't want to be picked up.
Cat's got Nirvana.
Well, I think that's a pretty good name for a cat, to be honest. I like Nirvana.
If we got another one, I'd want to call it Clarabella, but I'm not allowed.
We're not calling it Clarabella.
We're also not allowed another one, so.
Nope. Though if we did get another one, it'd be called either Holly or Julius.
Ted tried to hump the. Good on you, Ted.
Yes, Ted.
Yes, Ted. Silent disco.
See what I could put on, actually. No. I was going to say, never mind. Probably get copyright strike for that, to be honest.
I used to get copyright strike for Hammerax.
Yeah, no, but this isn't an official song. It's not been licensed to anyone yet. Don't worry, the meaning was clear.
Oh no, I thought she turned into a dog over the weekend.
A dog we were. All of them were one dog.
Yes, my family, we all joined together. You know, like the Transformers, that are several Transformers.
You mean like the Megazord?
I don't know.
Megazord.
I don't mean the Megazord. It's like multiple Transformers that go into one.
It's not a Transformer. It's not Power Rangers.
Is it? What's Autobots Assemble?
They also say Autobots roll out.
Did they?
See? And a nose.
Anyway, that's what I was thinking of it like.
Although, I think it was Starscream that turned into a big gun. Or was it Megatron that turned into a big gun? And he got used by another Decepticon. I can't remember. It's ages since I've watched.
Stream started out, we were talking about philosophy. We were talking about the future of my channel. We were talking about Jesus.
Sorry.
No, we weren't really. Well, I kind of said that I didn't want Jesus at our wedding. He's not invited.
What?
I'm not having a Jesus-y wedding.
Oh, you mean like a religious? I thought you meant as in like.
We're not inviting Jesus to the wedding.
Invite the the Holy Son.
Dear Jesus.
To Jesus, don't reserve the day. Fuck off.
You's not invited, ye.
Imagine putting out to myself door on security. You's not coming in. Go away.
Leave me alone. What baby Jesus? I'm so like I keep doing this. I keep losing.
Baby Jesus.
Oh.
Come on, love. Come on.
I keep losing the train of thought in me on stream. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. Leave me alone. Are you hungry?
Yeah, incredibly.
Good night. I think we're going to go think so. I'm hungry. Let it get to 3 hours and then we'll go. But just let's sit here like. See, I was going to do spaghetti hoops on toast, but now you're home, so spaghetti hoops on toast isn't a 2-person meal.
You can have spaghetti hoops on toast. I'll just have something else.
Oh, that would be terrible because then I'd.
Too long a video.
You're evil.
Oh, that is the dream. An entire camembert. Oh, twig of rosemary in there as well.
Bit of garlic, olive oil, crusty bread. Oh, Hannah loves cheese. Hannah is
Hannah
the
does love
biggest
cheese.
cheese fiend I've ever met.
You've given her cheese for her birthday.
Yeah, I have. Happy birthday is a block of cheese.
You asked me what cheese as well. What cheese shall I get out? Cathedral City, obviously. I think she was converted. I don't think she'd ever had it.
It's a good all-round cheese. Pilgrim's Choice is a good all-round cheese as well.
All right.
I don't. What have we got in the fridge?
Actually, I think I like both just as much as one another.
There's something wrong with you.
You know, I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
No.
We get his head stuck in Turkey.
That's Friends, isn't it?
Mr. Bean does it. Might happen on Friends as well, but
It definitely happens on Friends.
Mr. Bean does it, and they also like post himself Christmas cards and then has them all up, and they're all the same.
What happens when you've got no friends? I'm surprised I don't do that.
Oh, you've got a card on the table off my nana.
Brilliant.
It was in the post box.
Excellent. My P45 come. I'd really like not to be emergency taxed.
I'm not seeing it. Is that the same one where he's at Harrods as well and dicking about with the bulbs?
No, Harrods, I don't know. I've seen one where he's in like a department store. My favourite one's the one where he's playing golf. With like hitting the ball around town. It's great. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's the one with Harrods. So you might have seen it then.
Like absolutely clubbing this bloody golf ball across some poor fucker's bloody market stall. It's trashing everything. It's great. It's no regard. From angle, then like, I couldn't really see what he was doing. I thought he was just licking Todge.
I like the one where he goes to the dentist and accidentally knocks the dentist out, and then he gets a thing, and then he drills his own tooth, and then he realizes it flips around the other way, and then he drills the other one, and then he realizes it flips the other way, so he drills the other two. And then he's just like, and then just drills them all and fills them all.
My favourite one of the ones I like is where he gets a steak tartare.
His dentist appointment's at 2:30 as well. I think, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we get the steak tartare without realising what it is. It just comes in its raw. He's like,
so the one where he gets the oysters as well, and then the fella he's copying goes, "These oysters are off," and he's like,
"No, I don't think it might be that one. I don't know." It's really funny. Like puts a big handful in a plant. And then there's the one where he takes the exam he takes the exam in the wrong thing, and he goes in for like, I think he goes for a trigonometry exam or something, and he ends up in something else, and he just gives up and goes to sleep.
Me.
Like, head in hands, just goes to sleep. It's so good.
Well, I've seen it. It must have been in Asia.
It's all on Netflix.
Is that?
Yeah. I think so, anyway.
Oh, Hurricane Bianca 2 is on Netflix UK.
Yeah, I know.
You can't teach him anything.
I know.
I keep pulling this face today.
Why?
Because we had a new girl at work that was training, and I just kept looking at her and going, and
I'll tell you some right characters I'm going to be working with. I'll tell you about it later. It's great.
he's not going bad because he's going to be working nights now, so there's no point in going bad.
I'm not going to bed. I'm tired, but I'm not going to bed.
And I should only start work at 3 tomorrow, so I'm not going to bed. Leave me alone. No.
Leave me alone.
I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. Said Adam.
Don't lie. Don't want. Won't do. That was a catchphrase of your late dog.
Yes. Oh, you got a good butt. You got such a cute butt.
Thanks.
Yeah, your butt's nice as well. I was creeping around earlier because this is at a funny angle. Like, and I was like creeping out this so that my butt wouldn't be on camera. Just horrible.
What am I playing on PS4? Actually, Mafia 3. Because it was one of the free games, and it was really funny because I lent it off someone I don't like anymore, and lent it for ages, like a good 9 months, never touched it once, and then it was like when we fell out, I gave it him back, obviously, and then it became one of the free games, so I downloaded it. It's great. It's really good. Other than that, I'm playing Saints Row 4, just for lols, really. Monster Hunter, playing a bit of that. Keep going back to Assassin's Creed, the new one.
What a gift.
Just because I want to complete it, basically, because it's brilliant.
Oh my god, I have a gift from the Tribal Seal Monument of Northern Oklahoma Tribes from Pawnee, Oklahoma, United States.
I like the old Mafia. Well, if you've got a PS Plus account, it's still free, so download it. It's good. It's worth playing. A lot of racism, though.
You could be really disappointed now when I send you something that's from like the post office.
The Wooden Man.
Bolton train station.
Rise of the Tomb Raider is very good, actually. Feature a lot of
Can I have the Wooden Man?
Lara getting basically caned constantly, which is fine.
Oh, you got a shiny Eevee.
Yeah.
Why's that on your shoulder?
Because certain ones are Pikachu and Eevee. Yeah. But yeah, the new Tomb Raider is good. It's got a good 2-player mode, which is like survival.
Bonjour.
You've got to get.
That's the only French I know. Sorry.
Mon Dieu, mon pantalon.
All right, I know that as well.
Tout le monde et tous mes amis, je vous aime, je dois partir.
Yeah, that's French, isn't it?
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? Like, pourquoi? And in Spanish, ¿qué?
Okay. Perfect. Tres bœuf.
Oh, we're just taking the piss out of another language now. That's really evil.
Nope.
Something about being friends.
So we're en train de regarder la télé.
Regarda probably means regards of friend or.
No, it doesn't. I can't remember what exactly it means, but I've seen it before.
All right, let me bring up Google
I'm not
Translate.
translating.
I'm translating it.
I'm not. Go send give me a gift.
From French.
The York. Bolton's finest gay pub.
There's French on this. There we go.
You could have somewhere nice from me. Well, I said nice, it's Newport Bridge. But...
And train. Does train just mean train? I am in the process of regard.
Means watch. I said it was something other than regard.
Don't ruin it for me because I've nearly finished.
Jesus, what?
I am watching TV. That seems like a very roundabout way to say that you're watching TV.
I still like taste.
Je suis en train de regarder la télé.
Dave, yes.
Like, it just seems like. Then again, French is like that, and you have to go around the houses to say things.
You can't just say that about a language.
I can.
You can't.
No, because as a language, they don't like to expand the language.
What you're saying is that French is shit.
I'm not saying that French is shit.
You are. You're saying it's non-descriptive.
I'm not. I'm saying that French as a language hasn't really...
It's a foreign language. You're asking for nudes.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd love to know that in various languages.
Hence why I don't check my Instagram message requests. Because I don't want to risk it.
Hiya. Come here, chicken.
You just get weirdos though, Anna, all the time. Oh, sorry, did I make you jump by touching your butt? Oh, she had a smelly fish crouton earlier.
Did she? Did she like it?
I don't know if she liked it, but she ate it.
Yeah. You're a good girl.
So that's saying they did me. Well, someone also sent you a message the other day saying that they really like your tattoos when you don't have any.
Didn't someone once put a helicopter?
I don't know, someone sent her an acorn.
You ready to go? Come
on. People are strange. Or as we say here, there's no as queer as folk. Is that a nude of Snug's earphones? Hi. Yeah.
I want a ferret.
Where are we going to keep a ferret?
I don't know. Give me answers, not complications.
You missed Mark coming home though. I thought he was going to be at work for like hours and hours and hours and hours, and I was going to have to be on my own until early morning. Yeah, and I was going to get murdered. 4 ferrets?
I like ferrets.
I like them. I don't think there's anything wrong with ferrets. I just don't know where we'd keep one.
Imagine if there was something wrong with ferrets, like they all had a limp.
Oh, that's not wrong. That's just different. Ferrets are cute. I like white ferrets. They're my favourite.
I've been bitten by a ferret.
That explains a lot.
No, it's just... Yeah, they do. It's true.
How often do they have to have sex?
Like, reasonably regularly. Like quite regularly.
I need to know more about them. So...
Yeah, they do. Do
they need to be impregnated, or do they just need a bit of dick?
Well, I mean, I suppose. Yeah, they just have to have sex, otherwise they die. It's true. I've heard that before. Yeah, you know the guy near my nan's that has the owls? He also had ferrets. He didn't bite me hard, he was just like trying to see what the frig I was, which to be fair, I'm still trying to figure out at nearly 30.
I can't get over that they need to have...
Yeah, they do. big eye. It's weird.
Are you a ferret?
I was going to say I might start saying I'm a ferret.
A female ferret?
Yeah.
You can't buy them intact, is that like so that they don't have to
Get impregnated every time, yeah. A mink and a ferret are the same animal as well.
Oh.
I think it's a mink. It's a mink and something. I'm sure it's a ferret, but they're the same animal. It just depends on the time of year.
Oh,
Because they've got different coats.
Is a mink not a cold ferret? A fluffier ferret?
No, it's completely different colour and different makeup. The fur.
Have you seen my spots?
Yeah.
I addressed them as soon as I started the stream. I was like, I've got this, I've got this.
I don't really get spots, do I?
No. It's what we call a bastard. Stop looking your asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I was right in some form. I don't know. It's been 3 hours, by the way.
I know. So are you saying that you want feeding?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to feed you. That is not a substantial meal. That's really because I've not eaten since. When did I get home?
He's nice.
I'm so confused.
Oh. Oh no.
He's having a look. It's like people tune in to watch us snuggle.
If we whisper, we can say it's ASMR.
ASMR snuggling.
Boobies.
ASMR makes me feel uncomfortable. Feel like, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like voyeurism. There's something in my eye. Quality content.
5-star.
I wonder what my stats are like right now.
What's in the horror bundle? I've been looking at that. I don't PC game very much, but you can't beat a humble bundle.
I'm surprised that anybody clicked on this video. Have you seen the thumbnail?
What is it?
You sure you want to see this?
Not really.
I'll show you.
No, I don't.
Oh, don't move me like.
I don't want to see it. Sexy.
I know. Who clicks on that? I think it's I was trying to take loads, like, and none of them worked out, so I just went, fuck it. Have you ever played on?
No, I've not played it.
No.
I think I've got it though. I think it's in my library. I've just never actually played it. In fact, I'll check that in a minute. But
Ooh, and it's a spooky, isn't it? So we can stream it.
yeah, it's in. I think it's an indie game from what I remember. In fact, I'll check it now. Okay.
Majorly scary. Is it jump scares? Because Mark's brilliant with jump scares.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh shit. Hello, coach, my old friend. I've come to sit on you again.
You nearly peed yourself because you were too scared to go to the bathroom. Oh!
I think it might be a different game we're thinking of, but let's have a shove these.
You got your feet on the table.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Anna.
How's Anna done?
Send me the little bundle thing.
Oh.
Lovely.
If I get copyright strike now for that PlayStation noise. Overly cautious since I got the copyright strike. Well, the copyright thing for the last one, and it fucked up the stream. Favourite match from SummerSlam? Don't make me do this.
From the SummerSlam, it's got to be Rollins versus Dick Ziggler.
It was very good. Very, very good. The NXT TakeOver, though.
Yeah, I've got it.
Have you?
Yeah. Can we download it?
Yeah. The NXT TakeOver the night before, though, that was also very, very good. The I can't say his name. Gargano versus Ciampa. I can say Ciampa. I struggle with Gargano. There's too many.
No, I don't. Gargano.
Gargano. He loves me, really.
Really don't.
SummerSlam was good, though.
Yeah, it was one of the better shows that's been on for a good while, to be honest.
We'll probably play it because we need to finish until dawn, don't we?
Yeah, can't wait.
Night loves until dawn.
Fucking do. Jesus.
He loves it so much that the last stream that we did of it, he just turned it off.
I just turned it off.
He had enough. We didn't outro. He just got to the point and went, fuck this.
Just turned it off.
Turned it off.
Just tell you.
I think if we get that, then we need to get a PlayStation camera.
What? So people will just watch me jump repeatedly. Phenomenal. Can't wait.
Apparently, this doesn't work with the PlayStation. This webcam. Apparently, without third-party stuff to plug in. I don't know.
Yeah, they lie. What's that? That's good. Knowledge is power. We should play that at some point. Like a quiz game with you use your phone.
Everybody liked my double chin then. It was very delightful. That's the point where I just stopped giving a shit. Should I give more of a shit? I don't know. I love that people like are joining the stream and I'm pulling like the ugliest faces. I'm just like, people are like, ooh.
How big of a file is this? Oh, it's only 6 gig. We'll take about a quarter of an hour though.
Downloading.
Yeah,
right.
I'll just finish it off when Jesus.
What?
The Humble Bundle is actually really good. There's some good stuff on it. If I PC gamed a lot more than I do, definitely. That was the original BioShock. That's another game I couldn't play.
Shall we go so I can get some tea down here?
Yes.
Right, so I've done like 3.25 hours of streaming. After starting the stream and being like, nobody's joining me. So yes, I'm going to go and feed my Marky.
Woo!
We get that TV off that evil screen, please.
Fuck off.
I hate that screen. See how it like jumps up and down? Oh, I hate that so much. Puts me on edge. Actually does.
You can get a grip, love.
Feels so uncomfortable. Block you in my head. Oh, I'll sit back in the middle. To say, are you going to come and say goodbye? Oh, block it in bloody head. You're going to come and say goodbye? Just do that again. I was covering it.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to stay up. But when streams are over 2 hours, YouTube can take up to 24 hours. to like process the full thing ready for viewing. So it might only show you the last 2 hours for a little while. It's weird like that. But yeah, as long as nothing happens with it once it's fully sorted, then this little thing will be up. So you'll be able to watch it from the beginning if you didn't see it. Share it with your friends. I don't know. Right, I'm going to go. Good night, everyone. I need to feed my market.
Bonne nuit.
If our French friend is still with us, bonne nuit. Goodbye. Look after yourselves and try not to lick the walls.